going on, everybody on YouTube? It is Tony Tornado. If you guys would like to leave some comments down below, I would love to hear your opinion on this. If you think it's true that my aunt is indeed ruining my family's life. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. I'm making a follow-up video to my dad's video because no more than 24 hours after it was posted, my aunt blew up my mom's phone. Yes, my mother's phone. More than 10 times. And when I say blew it up, I mean she called multiple times. And it's kind of funny. This is, for you guys, you don't know, so I'm speaking as if you guys understand, so I apologize for that. But this is the way my extended family seems to operate. They don't go directly to the person that they have an issue with or a problem with. They talk around in a little gossip circle, and quite frankly, it's pretty damn pathetic. It's kind of ridiculous that my aunt is 50-something years old, but yet she can't stop watching my channel, but yet in her eyes, I'm a big fat loser that lives at home and does nothing, and her son is just gold. I really don't understand why she is so obsessed with me and why she is so obsessed with calling my mom and harassing my mom. It literally just never seems to end. It's just weird and ridiculous. Like, if you guys haven't watched the video, I titled it The Day My Dad Died. I talked a little bit about how my aunt ruins my family and how her husband got the same job at my dad's company without even asking my mother about it. Like, the whole thing with my family is just really bizarre. And quite frankly, I think that all of you guys should know that you shouldn't have to hold on to something that families put on you. So I want to make sure that I send this message that if you guys are having family problems yourself and your family puts you in the middle of their bullshit, don't hold on to it! She's literally so goddamn nosy too. Like, she gets in everyone's fucking business. You're talking about someone that's 50-something years old. She'll go on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, and she will literally stalk everything that everyone's doing just to talk bad about that person and make them look bad. And for some reason, I have a weird feeling that she does it so everyone can think that her son is some kind of glorified person. No joke, when her son was 2 years old, my mom went to his birthday party, bought him a toy, and right in front of everyone, she goes, "Oh, don't you know that he already has this?" My mom cried for 4 days about this, and it's not something to get all, it's not something like, you know, it hurt her feelings. It really did. It hurt her damn feelings, and it made her embarrassed in front of the whole family. And it's literally like, if you saw this kid, you would understand why it's such a big deal, because this kid literally had everything as a little infant child, and he got everything growing up. So he flat out was pretty much, and my mom was just generally a nice person. She thought that she was helping out her sister by giving her son something nice. Like, that's just the kind of person my mom is. She's just a generous person. She's not a lying, cynical, fat bastard like she is. Another thing that really ticks me off too is I have another cousin, and when she was a little bit younger, all she ever did was talk about how she was going to end up pregnant when she was 15 years old. Guys, this cousin of mine, she's so nice. She never did anything wrong to anyone, and she always goes, "Oh, like mother, like daughter. Like mother, like daughter," talking about her like she's not even her niece, like she's a complete stranger. Who does that to their family members? I'm so sorry, but I know everyone has family problems they go through, but no one, under no circumstances, should ever have to put up with bullying from some fat, cynical piece of fat old bastard shit. Woo! I'm getting mad right now. I'm telling you, I'm getting mad right now. But you know what? I just gotta take a deep breath and calm down and relax a little. I don't think that's gonna work. Whatever. Let's keep going on with this story. Literally, just like I said in the last video, on the day my father died, he literally died. It was no more than 3 hours. And she goes up to my mom's room. My mom is in her bed, crying her eyes out, okay? And my aunt literally goes up there and says, "Don't you think you should be entertaining the family? Get up off the bed. Get off the bed." Like, literally, what the fuck is wrong with you? Guys, I'm sorry if I'm coming off as an asshole for all these new viewers, but let me just tell you something. When a family member makes you hold on to something for years, and then acts like something's wrong with you, there's something wrong with them. Following the day of my dad's death, all she talked about was who was going to watch her son, because at the time, her son was probably like 8, 9 years old. And all she was talking about was who was going to watch her damn son, while me and my mom and my sister Samantha were trying to figure out how the fuck we were going to grieve without a goddamn father! You fat fucking piece of shit! You know what the funniest thing about this whole thing is, guys? This whole thing, the thing that's funniest about this whole thing is this lady was supposed to be my godmother. This lady's supposed to be my godmother, and she acts like she would treat a goddamn homeless person better than fucking me! I have another really nice aunt that my uncle married later on too, so she's still my aunt, okay? And I witnessed her at a Christmas party call her a bitch. Like literally, she is the nicest person that I think I've ever met in that age group. Like she's between the age of 40 and 50, and she was so unbelievably nice. She treats my uncle nice. She treated my cousins nice. And like literally, for you to say that to someone that is that nice, there's something wrong with you and need to go to fucking therapy and get on some fucking medication. Oh my god, this is turning into a huge rant. But you know what? I don't even care, because it's not good to hold on to stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what, the more that comes off my chest, the better I feel, and that's all I fucking care about at this particular... We get to the funeral, right? We get to the funeral, and my aunt literally stands... Well, let me explain this first. When you have a funeral, they usually have guests line up at the door, and they have your family members of the deceased stand in a line, so people that come in can talk to every single person. So it was like my mom, me, and then Samantha, of course, and I think my grandma was supposed to be at the end. But then for some reason, my aunt stands where my mom was supposed to be standing, and she's standing there like she's standing in the place of my mom. Like, does anyone understand how fucking weird that is? And it's not because she was trying to be weird or anything. She's trying to be nosy. She wanted to see everyone that was coming in and what they were saying and what they were talking about my dad. Like, really, what the fuck is wrong with you? And again, like I said in the last video, her husband, who is my uncle, went and applied for the job that my father had. Not the same job, same company. He put my father down on the paper that he knew an employee that worked there. And yeah, he's deceased, so he can't speak for him. But my dad was such a loyal employee to that company, and let me tell you, there were hundreds of people at that fucking funeral. There were hundreds of people at that funeral that came there and said how many good things he did for that company. And my uncle wrote his name down, and of course their opinion's going to be like, oh yeah, this guy knows him. You know, he must be really good at what he does too. I'm not saying anything about what my uncle does. I just think that it was entirely fucked up for him not to ask my mom's permission. Is there anything wrong with that? Does anyone see anything wrong with that? Again, leave your comments down below, because I want to know if I'm alone in the thinking of this. So I'm going to bounce around a little bit on the timeline here, but let's go a little bit forward into which would be the summer of 2017. The summer of 2017, my grandma comes out, right? And I haven't seen my grandma, for you guys that don't know, my grandma, I haven't seen her in 4 years. I haven't seen her in 4 years. And the entire time that she was out here with my aunt, because yes, my aunt came with her, the entire time that she was out here, I did not get to visit with my grandma all by ourselves once. And that was something that I wanted to do, because I haven't seen her in 4 years, and she's getting a little bit older. I wanted to spend some time with her. Is there anything wrong with that? Was there anything wrong with that? But she just couldn't let me visit with her. She couldn't let me have time with her by myself. I wanted to visit with her by myself. She had to keep, we were literally sitting in this kitchen. In this kitchen, I was sitting with my grandma for like 30 minutes. Out of the 2 weeks they were here, keep in mind, 2 weeks. And she kept walking in and out of the hall, in and out of the hall, because she had to keep on being nosy, trying to listen to what we were saying. It's completely fucking disrespectful, man. Like, it's ridiculous. I couldn't have 30 minutes with my grandma on a 2-week vacation. Like, what kind of fucking world is this, where you have multiple fucking members of your family and everyone's supposed to get down on their hands and knees and kiss the feet of one fat gorilla bitch? I don't fucking think so. When they came out here, my aunt didn't want to drive, and they wanted us to drive my Grand National and my Honda around, and my Grand National at the time was decommissioned, and kind of right now it is too. It needs a starter. For those of you that follow the vlogs, and they wanted to get a rent-a-car, but they didn't want to pay for it. So me and my mom went down to the McCarran Airport rent-a-car center, and we got a rent-a-car. And it was this big hassle because when we got there, they had the wrong rent-a-car set up for us, and we needed a bigger one because, you know, there was more people. And guess who got stuck driving them all over creation? Me! I'm sorry, am I wearing a taxi cab? Do you see a yellow cab that I'm driving? Do I look like I got chest hair? I ain't no goddamn fucking chauffeur cab driver. I always try to bring it to my viewers real, because you know what? If you don't have real and this fake, false sense of reality, there's no hope for any of you guys. That's why I always try to bring it to you guys real, and that's why I promise you guys I will always bring the fucking real truth right here to the goddamn channel. Long story short, they come out, we get them a rent-a-car, I end up driving them around, it ends up wasting about 2 weeks of my time. During that time, we didn't record any videos, we didn't get anything done. YouTube was not in the best state at that time, so at that time I wasn't really looking at that. But you know, it's just the principle of the thing. It was my time. My time. Does anyone give a shit about my time? I know you viewers care about my time. My subscribers care about my time. But does my own goddamn family care about my time? Fuck no! And I want to make it perfectly clear for the people that aren't fully paying attention to this video. There's one monster in the family, okay? It's one monster, and it's one person that created the monster. My grandmother created this monster many years ago, and no one ever put a stop to it. But you know what? I don't care what they do. I don't care what they say. But you're not going to come over here and mooch off of me and act like everything is hunky-dory when I've never seen you in years, and you act like an asshole behind my back, and you act like I don't know what you're saying. I know fucking damn well right what you're saying, and then you act like everything should be perfectly fine between all of us. It's ridiculous. I don't live that fake fantasy lifestyle. I'm a real person. I'm a realist. I work hard. Just because you don't and you sit on your fat fucking ass all day and boss people around doesn't mean you should demean people that actually work fucking hard. Let me ask every one of you viewers out there that are under the age of 18 a question, okay? What would you do if you had an aunt or an uncle that was doing this very same thing to you, or grandma or grandfather, and you told your family, you told your mom, your dad, whoever was your caretaker at the time, and you told them what that person was doing to you? What do you think your parents or whoever your caretaker was would do about it? What do you think they would do? What do you think they would do? Let me tell you what my mom told me. My mom told me for many years to just ignore it, because that's the way her sister is, and we got to accept her for the way she is. And my mom's just a nice person like that. My mom literally wants to accept everyone for the way they are. I'm that same way, but I have limits. You're not going to use me, you're not going to beat me up, you're not going to fucking talk behind my back. If you're going to talk behind my back, you can see your way out of my fucking house. You can see your way out of my fucking life too. And don't ever come out here acting like we're family, because we're not. Because that's just not going to happen. Ever since I can remember as a little kid, this woman would demean me in every possible way that you could possibly think of. Like seriously, what if my mother, like think about this for a second guys. What if my mother talked about her son the way that she talks about me, my mom's son? What would happen then? Oh, I bet my mom would be a terrible person, and I bet that I would be a terrible person. But because she's a big fat gossiping bitch, we're just supposed to accept it? I don't fucking think so, you stupid fucking bitch. I'm not kidding guys. She blew up my mom's phone, multiple calls, and no one wants to talk to her over here, okay? And no one really wants to talk to my grandma that much either. I would like to have some kind of relationship with my grandmother, but I can't because of her. And the funny thing was, my grandma was supposed to come out this summer because Samantha has a special ceremony that she's having in the summer. Very special ceremony for something she's doing in school. And my grandmother refused because we didn't want her to come out with my aunt. We wanted just my grandma to come out. And she said no. She made up a bunch of excuses why she's sick. You know, it's whatever. If she doesn't want to come, she doesn't want to come. But I just hate when people talk down to me like I'm some 5 or 10-year-old kid, and they act like I don't have a brain of my own, because trust me, I do, and I'm a lot smarter than they are, even though they don't realize it. I am very smart. I am very intelligent, even though I don't always appear that way in a lot of my videos or something else you read about me on Twitter or Instagram or something like that. Trust me, I promise you this. I have a very high IQ, I'm very intelligent, and I can figure a lot of things out just by looking at the situation. Basically, some people in life are just dealt a bad hand of cards. And that's what's happened to me many times. I felt a victim to many people's scandals over and over and over again. Let me ask you this. I'm not going to sit here and whine about my struggles, but let me sit here and ask you this. Would you blame a rape victim for being raped? Or would you blame a person who was stolen $40,000 from a criminal? Would you blame those people for the crimes that were done to them? Or would you blame the person who did it to them? I'm pretty sure most of you guys who have common sense knowledge out there would be blaming the person who did it to. And seriously though, her son is like a real asshole. Like, I'm sorry, he is a real asshole. I haven't seen him in 4 years, but last time I remember seeing him, he broke my shit every single time he come to my house because he was spoiled. He was defiant. He didn't listen to anything they said because the both of them are just standing there going, oh, I'm not going to watch him, you watch him. I'm not going to watch him, you watch him. He's running around breaking everything. The kid literally had too much energy. The kid had too much energy, and he should not have been given really expensive gifts like that, because anyone that's a common sense fucking thinking person that's a parent would know that if a child is abusive with the stuff that they have, the toys and stuff they have, you don't buy them expensive ass gifts like brand new Xboxes and brand new Dr. Dre headphones and brand new video games and stuff like that, and they're just going to abuse it and break it and act like it's nothing because you spoil the kid rotten. Like, that's not how you raise a child. But then somehow I'm spoiled because I bought my own cars. I bought everything that I own. I literally bought everything that I own. And I've had thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars stolen from me from criminals. But what the hell? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not intelligent. I'm not smart. I'm not working in any which way whatsoever. But I just somehow managed to buy all this stuff for myself because I'm smart. I'm not a stupid asshole. I save my money. I work hard for what I have. And I make sure that I'm not getting ripped off whenever I go to buy. And more importantly, I know, since I'm a realistic person, I'm not going to go out and buy myself all this unnecessary stuff that I need. I have my camera, I have my room, I have my computer, I have the stuff that I need to work every single day, and that's what I use to work. Other than that, I don't really have many luxuries aside from my car, my Grand National. That's like about the only luxury that I have. It's just amazing too, like, one year, I remember I was really young and my mom had a birthday, right? And many times what my grandmother would do is she would take us out shopping for her birthdays. She didn't really do it too much for me, but I meant for like her kids. So like my mom, my mom's sister, and then my mom's two brothers, right? So she would take them out shopping. And this was the one time that my mom went out with my grandma. And my aunt is like blowing up the phone the entire time they're out. She is calling them nonstop. And I remember witnessing it. Like, it was ridiculous because I went with my mom. And I was like a little kid. And it was literally ridiculous. Like, she called her cell phone many, many times. Many, many times. I don't even know how many times because it was a while ago. And it was many, many times. I didn't keep track. But I just remember that it was many, many times. And then she gives her this whole load of like Kohl's clothes. You know the department store Kohl's, right? They give her this whole pile of clothes. And she says to my grandma, take the clothes back while you're out with, you know. And they stand in line for like an hour taking back my aunt's clothes on my mom's birthday. Like, and I just couldn't believe it. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. You literally gotta be kidding. And my mom literally couldn't handle it either. My mom was like, you know what, I'm never going out with you again. And that was pretty much the last time my mom ever went out with my grandma by her. The point of this video is I want her to stop. I want some other family members of mine that I'm not going to mention to stop. They are literally sitting here watching this video right now. They have watched all my videos over and over again. They show them to the entire family. They show them to all their friends. They show them to every single person. And she runs around like it's some kind of goddamn joke. I'm sorry. What are you doing with your life that's so intelligent? What are you doing with your life that's so good? Let me tell you something, okay? You're not doing a goddamn good deed for this world. Trust me. You are not. You are not. And in my eyes, you're a failure. Any person that treats a widowed mother that way, that happens to be your sister, okay, that treats her that way and then comes out here and acts like everything is going to be hunky-dory, nothing's going to go wrong, and then I'll just have her son drive me around all day because he sits at the computer and doesn't do anything all day. He doesn't work, so there'll be nothing wrong with that, right? Wrong! For real though, my regular subscribers, I apologize for the length of this video. There is so much more to get off my chest. I was originally not going to do this second video. The whole reason for doing this second video, like I said, is because my aunt continues to blow up my mom's phone. She won't stop. And I don't understand. Like, I guess she wants to be made to look like even a bigger asshole than she already is. I really don't know what it is. I really don't. I really feel bad for Samantha though, because Samantha has a special ceremony, like I said, and that ceremony takes place this May, which is next month, because it's April right now, and my grandma's not coming. My grandma's not coming, and she really wanted her to come, but she allowed her daughter, who's my mom's sister, to control her and miss her granddaughter's ceremony. Weird. I hope that every single person that's made it this far in the video realizes that no matter who they are, no matter what they are, no matter who they represent, they should never make you feel like shit. They should never make you feel like you did something wrong with your life. They should never make you feel any kind of bad thoughts about yourself or insecurities. Nothing. They should never, ever, ever, especially if they're a family member, they should never, ever do that to somebody. They should make you feel good. They should make you feel warm. They should make you feel excited. And they should support every single thing that you do. I mean, shit, I've seen family members from other families, like, if they don't like what you're doing, at least they'll try to hide it or be like, oh, well, that's nice, good for you, or something like that. They just flat out go, oh, don't you think you should get a real job? Oh, well, maybe you should go get 2 jobs. Oh, well, maybe you should lose some weight, Samantha. Oh, didn't you know that he already has this gift? Oh, somebody got spoiled for Christmas this year. Oh my God, don't even get me started on that one. Literally every single Christmas she would do that. Oh, somebody got spoiled for Christmas this year. When literally her son had 2 Christmas trees, 1 child. 2 Christmas trees with presents all around them. Who spoiled? Not me. Your son, not me. Are you blind? Can you not see that 2 trees for 1 kid is too much? I will not be bullied. I will not go through any more pain. I will not allow someone to treat me like shit again. And people are going to wish they never did this shit to me, trust me, because I have a voice. And a lot of you guys want to hear what I have to say. Trust me. All my viewers and my subscribers, they know who they are. They love what I post. They hardcore watch every single thing that I post because they are dedicated to what I do. They love what I do. And trust me, nobody will be an exception for treating me or my family bad. Trust me. You do it, you're gonna regret it. And I just don't understand how an aunt can be so goddamn rude to not only their nephew and their nieces, but their godchild. Like, do you not have a soul? Do you not have a heart? Is something literally wrong with you? That's what I want to know. Are you medicated? Are you on drugs? Is something wrong with you? Like, what makes you think it's okay to call someone's phone like 10 times in a row when that person you're calling literally has nothing to do with the video that was uploaded? I uploaded the video. No one calls me because they're not going to say anything to me. They want to go round and round and round and have a drama circle go round and round and round and stress my mom out. I swear to fucking God, you put my mom in a fucking hospital because of the stress, I will do something about it, motherfucker. Okay? So everyone that watches this video, make sure that you leave the comments down below. You like the video because I want to see what you guys have to say about this shit, because I know what I think. I know what Samantha thinks. I know what every hardcore fan thinks that supports me. Okay? I know. But I want to see the comments down below. I want to see everything down below, guys. I want to see everything you guys can show me down below, because I want to read all your comments. Maybe I'll even respond to some of them. And that's it for the rant, guys. Make sure you subscribe with notifications on. Other 2 channels down below in the video description. All the other social media links down below in the video description. Make sure you like the video. Guys, leave the comments down below. Like I said, I will read the comments. Maybe I'll respond to some of them. I'm not sure. My name is Tony Tornado, and I love my subscribers.